Did you know that around 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by the second week of February? That's right. The majority of us start the year full of optimism and brimming with good intentions, only to find them evaporating into thin air within weeks. Now that's a startling statistic. You might be wondering, why is the failure rate so high? Well, it turns out there's a whole science behind why our New Year's resolutions often end up in the dustbin of forgotten dreams. From lack of habit formation and unrealistic goals to shortfalls in willpower and self-control, there are numerous factors at play. But don't fret, it's not all doom and gloom. In this video, we will delve into the science behind why New Year's resolutions fail and provide tips on how to overcome these challenges. The psychology behind failed New Year's resolutions is complex, but it can be boiled down to a few key factors. Let's start with habit formation, or rather, the lack thereof. We are creatures of habit, and our brains are wired to follow routines. When we try to create a new habit, it often feels like we are swimming against the current. That's because our brain is trying to revert to what it knows best, the old routine. The failure to form new habits is one of the main reasons why our resolutions fall flat. Next, we have the issue of unrealistic goals. We often start the new year filled with optimism, setting lofty resolutions like running a marathon or mastering a new language. But when we set our sights too high, we are setting ourselves up for failure. Research shows that people who set attainable goals are more likely to achieve them. Then there's the lack of rewards. We live in a world that thrives on instant gratification. When we don't see immediate results, our motivation wanes. It's easy to forget that meaningful change takes time. Without rewards along the way to celebrate our progress, it becomes a lot harder to stick to our resolutions. Finally, let's talk about willpower and self-control, or the lack thereof. These two elements are crucial to keeping our resolutions, but they're also finite resources. It's like a muscle. If you overwork it, it gets tired. We often overestimate our willpower and underestimate the power of temptation, leading us to give up on our resolutions. Understanding these pitfalls is the first step towards making your resolutions stick. One of the main reasons resolutions fail is a lack of habit formation. Now, let's delve into the heart of this matter. Forming habits isn't as daunting as it may sound. It's a powerful tool that can turn your New Year's resolutions into a part of your everyday life. The first step towards habit formation is to start small. If your resolution is to read more, you don't have to dive headfirst into War and Peace. Start with a chapter a day, or even a few pages. If you're aiming to eat healthier, swap one unhealthy snack for a nutritious alternative. By taking baby steps, you're setting yourself up for success, not failure. Next, consistency is key. It's not about making a huge change once, it's about making small changes consistently. Imagine you're carving a path through a forest. Each day you take a step forward, and each step makes the path clearer and easier to follow. Over time, these steps add up, and before you know it, you've blazed a trail. That's the power of consistency. Now, let's talk about triggers. Every habit has a trigger, an event that kicks off the habitual behavior. For instance, your morning alarm might trigger your habit of brushing your teeth. Identifying and creating triggers can help solidify your new habits. If you want to start exercising in the morning, place your workout clothes next to your bed the night before. Seeing them first thing in the morning can act as a trigger, nudging you towards your resolution. Lastly, remember to be patient with yourself. Habits take time to form. It's a process, not an overnight transformation. If you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Instead, use it as a learning experience and jump right back in the next day. Forming habits is a powerful way to make your resolutions a part of your everyday life. So start small, stay consistent, identify your triggers, and be patient with yourself. With these strategies, you'll be well on your way to making your resolutions stick. Another common pitfall is setting unrealistic goals. Have you ever set a goal that seemed so big, so ambitious, that you didn't even know where to start? A goal that over time started to feel more like a burden than an aspiration? This is a common experience for many of us, and it's often because our goals aren't SMART. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These 5 attributes can transform an overwhelming goal into a manageable, achievable task. Let's break them down. First, specific. A specific goal has a clear, concise aim. Instead of saying, I want to get fit, a specific goal might be, I want to be able to run 5 kilometers without stopping. Next, measurable. A measurable goal is one that can be quantified. This makes it easy to track progress and know when the goal has been achieved. Using our fitness example, we could measure progress by tracking how far we can run without stopping. Third, achievable. This is all about setting realistic expectations. If you've never run before, aiming to complete a marathon in a month might be a bit ambitious. An achievable goal needs to stretch you, but it should still be within your reach. Fourth, relevant. A relevant goal is one that aligns with your broader life objectives. If your main aim is to improve your health, a goal around running is relevant. Finally, time-bound. Every goal needs a deadline. This creates a sense of urgency and helps to prevent procrastination. So instead of saying, I want to be able to run 5 kilometers, you might say, I want to be able to run 5 kilometers without stopping by the end of 3 months. By setting SMART goals, we can break down our loftiest aspirations into manageable tasks. This approach allows us to measure our progress, adjust our strategies as needed, and celebrate our successes along the way. By setting SMART goals, you can make your resolutions more achievable and measurable. Rewards and supportive environments are often overlooked, but they play a crucial role in achieving resolutions. Let's delve into the world of rewards first. When you set a goal, it's like embarking on a journey. It can be long, it can be hard, and it can be challenging. But what keeps you going? The promise of a reward at the end. It's the light at the end of the tunnel that keeps you motivated. So, incorporate rewards into your resolution journey. If you've pledged to write 1,000 words a day, treat yourself to a movie night once you've reached your weekly goal. If you're aiming to lose weight, reward yourself with a new outfit when you hit a milestone. Rewards make the journey enjoyable and motivate you to stick to your resolutions. Now let's talk about the environment. We are products of our surroundings, and our environment plays a massive role in our success or failure. If your resolution is to eat healthily, but your pantry is filled with junk food, you're setting yourself up for failure. On the other hand, if your resolution is to read more and you've created a cozy reading nook at home, you're more likely to stick to your resolution. So, create an environment that supports your resolution. Clear out the junk food. Create that reading nook. Make it easy for your future self to stick to the resolution. Remember, your environment doesn't just include your physical surroundings, but also the people around you. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who can motivate you, hold you accountable, and celebrate your successes. They can be your sounding board, your cheer squad, and your reality check. In essence, rewards and supportive environments are not just nice-to-haves, they're essential components in the journey of achieving your resolutions. They infuse the journey with positivity, motivation, and encouragement. They make the journey less about the destination and more about the growth and transformation that happens along the way. With the right rewards and a supportive environment, you can greatly increase your chances of achieving your New Year's resolutions. So there you have it, the science behind why New Year's resolutions fail and how to overcome these challenges. We've explored how the lack of habit formation, unrealistic goals, absence of rewards, and a deficiency of willpower and self-control can cause our well-intended resolutions to crumble. But don't despair. We've also delved into practical strategies to overcome these obstacles. Remember the power of habit formation. Small, consistent actions can lead to big changes over time. Don't forget the importance of setting SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These can help make your ambitions more tangible and achievable. And let's not overlook the role of rewards and supportive environments in our success. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and surround yourself with positivity and encouragement. Remember, achieving your resolutions is a journey, not a destination. Subscribe to Online with Teresa for more tips and tricks on how to make your New Year's resolutions a success. And don't forget to comment below. We'd love to hear from you.